Oshio. Yeah, you know from my video, it's hard to say goodbye to a friend. See, we have two-legged friends and we have four-legged or feathered or whatever, but it's always hard. And with our four-legged friends, or well, some we've come to call pets, but somehow pet just seems so demeaning when they're your friends. And this video, I'm just going to talk, okay? I feel like I need to. Well, let me tell you about Checkers. She was a Shih Tzu. Originally, she was Chet's dog. That's my brother. And he had her in Minnesota and got her back in around 91, so she was pretty old. And she died early this morning. And because today, right now, as I'm recording, it's 10:04 a.m. And today's Monday. June 14th. And I think she died anywhere, it was somewhere between, like, I think 2 and 5 or 4 o'clock or somewhere in there. I'm not for sure, but it's roughly. But let me tell you about little Checkers. I will post a little video I did, if I find it, that I did of her here a while back. You see, she ended up getting blind. She had cataracts, and she was old, and she got them, and none that the vets could do. And she had this growth starting to grow over here, and she couldn't see. So when we let her out, we'd have to take a stick or something, you know, to kind of guide her between that, using that in our feet to guide her around, you know. But she knew she was loved, and that's why she hung on as long as she did. Love is a powerful thing, between whether it's an animal or a human. When it's true, real love, kind of like the love the way our Creator has towards us. But anyway, she was such a good girl. But due to moving and things, and having to go up to Virginia and stuff at the time, and a part of my life that was before getting myself back right with God, me and my brother went up to Virginia. And so anyway, we went up there for a little bit, but we couldn't take her with her, so we gave her to Mother. My mother loved that dog. She was a good friend, and my mother, it's hurt. It's devastated me, especially my mother and my brother Chad. It's just really been hard, but she was always really cool. I could remember in her better days when she could see. She was notorious for, if you was feeling down or something, boy, if you was on the bed or something, boy, she could get up there and just roll over and just roll on her back, and she'd just clown around, get in your face and stuff, and you just couldn't help but smile and laugh, you know. And I remember there was some other dogs that Chet had. One was a boxer and one was a Dachshund, and they loved those pig ears, you know. And it was really funny to watch them, you know, the kind that you get at the pet store, you know. And Corky, he was so big, but he was such the gentleman, you know. She'd come over and she'd try to get that ear from him, and he didn't want to relent, so she'd do that little cry of hers, you know, like a little whine, you know, and then she'd look over you like, would you make him give this to me? And she'd just keep on, and then he'd just snort and he'd just say, oh, you know, like he'd get up and walk off, you know, and she had that thing all to herself. But, you know, there was a whole bunch of things that she did that was really, really cute and funny, you know. But I did a video of her, and some months back ago, and when I get a chance, I'll find it and I'll post it up. She's a cool little dog, a good little friend. Yeah, it hurt watching her deteriorate. You know, she was getting old, but you know, last thing, she couldn't breathe. She was having a hard time, and we prayed as the Lord would just help her pass on in peace. You know, that's hard, man. It really is. But just like with Missy when she passed on, I'd like to believe that she's with, because Corky's gone too, you know, and in Squirrel, that was the little Dotson. And I somehow I just like to believe that somewhere in heaven that God has that special place for the animals, and that this is what I would like to believe, is that they're happy, and they got to meet each other and things, you know. I don't know how it goes, but I know she's at peace now, and I'm comforted in that. But it was really hard. You know, it's kind of like somebody, that, you know, a loved one or your bestest friend in the whole world, and you've been around them all your life, so to speak, and they have to go far away somewhere overseas, and you'll probably never ever see them again. And to say goodbye, you know, it's always hard. And that's just the way it is. I mean, I miss her, but I know she's better off. And my mother, that even hurts me even a lot more, man. Watching her get ripped apart like that, and it concerns me. As old as my mother is in her health, but please pray for my mother. I mean, pray for us all, but let's always pray for one another. But you know, I know it's really hard. She loved Missy, but man, Checkers always had a special place in her heart. I mean, Checkers just had that way with everybody, you know. But anyway, I thought I would just say a few things. So God bless you all. Shalom and ha-ho.